We'd one need that.
Because then it creates parity between the original and the thing.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I guess we're at an impasse here.
Yeah.
This does not smell very good. I have the Slurpee before my eyes right now.
Oh, you went and bought it.
Well, yeah. That's what I said I did.
I thought it was just a very long bathroom break.
It smells like Coke Zero because there's no normal version of it. We're live, by the way. There's no normal version of it. It's just the Coke Zero, I'm a pussy, bumblefuck type beat.
If people eat Oreos for sugar.
Well, yeah, but
That's
they
like 90%.
but they don't drink Coke for sugar, apparently.
I'm on crack right now, honestly.
Drake's gonna be in a couple minutes.
So you gonna do cocaine, Drake? Is that what we're doing now?
I have a normal Coca-Cola next to me for just in case something happens.
I have normal cocaine and the Oreo cocaine.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get addicted to it and then get unaddicted to it.
Within a week.
Well, not within a week necessarily, just if I can.
And if you can't?
Then that's the challenge, isn't it? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Degeneracy Live, episode 69.
We're back.
We're back.
Bronze, Siri, and SRV tonight. Standard panel, you know.
Yeah.
Can't all be winners.
I really wish I was not on this podcast, but every week
This is the worst show that I think
I
I've
get
ever
sent
seen or
death
appeared on.
threats.
Alright, bye. Bye to you. Bye to you. Alright, it's just me and SRV now.
No.
This is the greatest show ever.
Okay.
Drake goes and
Anyways.
fuck his own setup for a bit that no one finds funny.
Anyways.
What holidays are today?
I don't know. It's like the one
holidays
thing you're
are
in charge of, you fuck.
September 3rd
Ludacris's
is
birthday.
National Skyscraper Day.
Ludacris's birthday.
What?
There's a joke we could make about that somewhere, maybe.
Ludacris's birthday.
The skyscraper fans are gonna be stoked. The rancher house fans are gonna be pissed.
It's Ludacris's birthday.
No, it isn't.
Guess whose special
yet.
day it is? Guess whose special day it is?
Who's
Who would
what?
that be?
One Charlie Sheen.
Happy
Winning.
birthday, Charles Sheen.
I hope he's winning wherever he is.
I think he
He
is
always
winning
has.
now. I think
He's in a better place.
he unironically
He's
is
no
though.
longer
He's
just by winning, he's just winning.
he's doing so much better now than he used to. So
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I
Better.
don't know the guy.
you've met better, right?
Does he still do things?
I don't think so.
Hey Drake, I have a question. You trying to buy me Jimmy John's right now?
Nah, I'm okay. I have $8 in my bank account.
Ah,
Alright,
fuck.
cool.
You can't even afford one sandwich from Jimmy John's.
Well, it's their fault for making them so expensive, and it's the
That is,
bank's
they are
fault for not
really
having more
expensive.
money in my account.
Yeah.
Anyways, so as y'all know, I'm a big Coca-Cola fan,
So I've heard.
and they've announced that they are going to be creating or having or some bullshit, whatever the fuck, collaboration between them and Nabisco to make Oreo flavored Coca-Cola.
Ooh.
But
This is the countdown people care about.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, number one is that this is only going to come in zero sugar. So I am going to try this once. I'm not going to like it. I can tell you that right off the bat. I'm not going to like it because it's zero sugar. Coca-Cola almost seems to be like ashamed of the fact that they're Coca-Cola at this point. There's a sign outside of Speedway, because I went down to Speedway, that had like an ad for Coke Zero. It says, "Best Coke ever?" Question mark. No.
Ambiguous.
By the way, Coca-Cola, you've done it already. It's over. You made the drink. People like it. That's the end of you don't have to do attention shit like this. You're the number one soft drink in the world. You've done it. It's over.
You know what this means? This means they're scared.
Of what?
What's
They know that Pepsi is creeping up on them. So
They're
they
literally
know
falling
that
behind.
Fago is going to overtake them.
They do know that, don't they? But anyways, as you can see on your screens right now, if you guys would look at your monitors and your podiums, there's a countdown for the drop of this. They're so excited for you to try it. They have like a fucking a timeline, a countdown for you.
Oh shit! I forgot to add this to my calendar.
The doomsday clock.
For when they're gonna, release this onto the world. So as part of the branding here, because Coca-Cola sponsors the show, we're gonna put the time clock in the corner over our logo so everyone
The
can
death
keep an eye
clock.
on it.
Yeah, this is the brand that we really need to push.
This is
I have some
these are the
news
final hours and days of decency.
until we will fall into complete degeneracy.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Live.
But I figured I might creep my head in a bit early. So they don't have the drink out yet. The fizzy cookie flavored drink, as it's called. But they do have the Slurpee version of it, which is mostly melted already. I've only had it for 8 minutes. It smells like Splenda.
Blenda?
Splenda.
What the fuck is that?
That's
Ever
artificial.
heard of Splenda?
Are you retarded?
I might be.
It smells like you're saying it smells like sugar.
Okay, well, it smells like artificial sweetener. It smells like Coca-Cola
Oh.
Oreo. It tastes like sugar. The fuck it does. But anyways, I'm
I
gonna
would
have
hope so.
I'm gonna have a sip of this now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Now to put this into perspective, everybody, he likes Coca-Cola Spice.
I've
Bronze,
never
Did you get a haircut?
Shut the
Standard
fuck
is
up.
already on the floor.
Okay.
Bronze,
So
did you get a haircut?
Stop talking about his fucking haircut. Okay. I am the first person to criticize Coca-Cola whenever they do bullshit. There was like some freestyle line that they launched, right? Where they made like
that.
space flavor or like Y3000 flavor. All of the fucking things they made sucked. There was marshmallow.
Wrong. Incorrect. The
Shut up.
space
You're not
flavor
in this episode.
Get
Anyways.
out of here, bitch. Shut up, woman.
You don't even get that reference. You don't even get that. You're too old. But anyways, there was another flavor they did, marshmallow flavor, which naturally was, like watermelon strawberry flavor. That was bad too. That like rotted away on clearance shelves. Like people bought it once and then never bought it again. And it's like I think it's still on clearance shelves to this very day, 3 years later, for like a penny.
I think that perhaps the
A
worst
pigeon.
thing that they did is back in the 70s they made this drink called Coca-Cola.
Back in
That
the
was just-
70s, the
That was
1870s.
That was just awful.
You think Coca-Cola came out in the 1970s?
Well, it was in the before time.
Coke is just trying to be Dr. Pepper, and it's really not working in their favor.
Yeah. They want to be Pepsi
I can
really
see
bad.
I can see why this is zero sugar, because like this is
Trying to
already
pull from RC Cola.
this is extremely
I
sweet.
love RC Cola.
This is extremely sweet.
Shout
Even
out to Nick repping it, baby.
But it has 0 sugar.
it tastes like coffee creamer actually. That's what it tastes like.
Okay.
Like French vanilla coffee creamer. So if you can imagine that kind of like frozen and like slushied up, that's what it tastes like. Just like cuz it tastes like it's meant to be reduced. It tastes like it's super concentrated, like you're supposed to mix it with other shit. But it's bad.
What would you mix this with?
Oreos.
As much
Oreos.
alcohol as you can to drown the flavor out.
I'm gonna dip some Oreos
heck?
in it and have it. I actually do have some Oreos. Hang on.
Rick, do you have any Coca-Cola Spiced? Mix it with the Oreo.
Yeah.
Bron,
Dunk,
did you get a
dunk the
haircut?
Oreo in the Coca-Cola.
Did you get a haircut?
I already told you I did not.
Your hair looks different. You look a little bit like Justin Bieber.
Oh no.
Striking resemblance, really.
Yeah.
Okay, all I have for Oreos is these pumpkin spice Oreos, and I don't even like pumpkin spice. My wife does, so
Fuck
Oh,
your
this will
wife.
taste good.
here we go. Dip it in the Slurpee.
Let's see if this is an improvement.
Yeah.
I'm currently outside. I'm looking at this power line. Do I go up and lick the wires?
Can't see why not.
Well,
I need a second opinion.
It tastes like a pumpkin spice Oreo with coffee creamer frozen bullshit on it.
That's pretty good.
all right.
Sounds good to me.
I'm glad we got an expert
It's
on
not
the
good.
subject.
So,
No?
you know, I'll be excited to try this and hate it in 5 days, 16 hours,
5 days.
48
So-
minutes, and 6 seconds.
Wait, let me pull this up. Because there is something I actually do kind of want to talk about.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
So, this is the first article I found. You can probably find better ones. Sorry to send the 30-mile zone one. Diddy was a part of Elon Musk's takeover.
Who the hell's Diddy?
Sean Diddy Combs. You ever
P.
wonder
Diddy.
why that site got so goddamn freaky? This is why.
I don't fuck with you.
The Diddler. That's not him.
Different Sean?
He didn't do that.
Who did that song?
I know Drake thinks that they look the same.
I'm done with the show. Good night.
How is it
Okay.
that the people movers weren't among the investors? They're more popular.
Yeah, everyone knows them. I guess their solo work.
Yeah, Sean
Diddy.
Diddy Combs was he
What
helped
does that
Elon
mean? Though?
Musk. He helped Elon Musk buy Twitter.
He
So-
bankrolled Elon Musk into buying Twitter.
Elon
like
is a
every-
good judge of character.
Much like every other aspect of our lives, Diddy ruins everything. There's gonna be an article within the next week about how P. Diddy stole Christmas.
That would be a good Christmas movie.
Yeah. That's
He
like
wouldn't have,
a
like, the
mad
dramatic-
sketch.
Amy came over.
Well, it wouldn't be a
and-
good Christmas movie because the way P. Diddy ruined Christmas was by molesting children.
Damn it. So Amy came over and drank a whole 12-pack of Coca-Cola that I bought like 2 days ago. So all I have left are my Coca-Cola Spiced right now, so I can drink some of those.
Shame.
Mix
Ew.
it with the Oreo slushy.
That's already down the drain. That's in the garbage disposal right now.
I could have eaten that, dude.
I bet. So what's the point in bringing this up? Did he fucking?
Did he?
I just thought it
yeah.
was a bit newsworthy. It's interesting.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
He Diddy.
have you ever noticed like you'll just tweet something on Twitter, be like, "Oh, I'm bored on a Tuesday afternoon," and some bitch will be like, "Let me suck your penis."
Diddy was
This
one
is
of
why.
the
All the
investors
time.
who helped Elon Musk snag X back when it was still called Twitter. Really?
Huh.
That's when. For $44 billion in 2022, according to a newly unsealed list of the platform's shareholders. The doc went public Wednesday, listing nearly 100 entities as part owners, with Diddy named under Sean Combs Capital, LLC, along other big names like Bill Ackman, Saudi Prince Al Walid bin Talal Al Saud, and Twitter founder Jack Dorsey. What?
Jack Dorsey.
That's the most shocking name on there.
Yeah. Didn't Jack like hate Elon for all of time?
Yes.
Yes, but now I think he's fucking with Elon on purpose, because like when Elon proposed that they remove the block feature, Jack responded with like the dart in the target thing that Elon always uses. So I think now he's like intentionally giving him bad advice to like shut down his fucking company.
Yeah.
What's the relevance of all the pictures of Diddy's friends?
Well,
Elon
there,
Musk hard at work.
yeah, he is looking at a picture of a spaceship next to a spaceship.
Of
And
course.
there's a picture of him with like Ghislaine Maxwell there on the side there or some shit.
Oh, well, I have pictures of me with Ghislaine Maxwell too.
Why does he have his like
not
TI-84 fucking like calculator docked, like ready to go on the
Well,
side
because
there?
he's hard at work. Can't you read?
He's analyzing the picture.
He's rotating a spaceship in 3D space.
Okay, Siri, they literally had the link to the original. Episode 69, nice. Is that number, like, funny or something?
Is that like? I mean, it's an accomplishment. I don't think we get this far.
I mean, 6 upside down is 9.
Oh, that's funny.
That's like an interesting fact. Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
Siri,
what's
the
going
link
on?
the link to the original Washington Post article is literally in the fucking TMZ article.
I didn't look at it. I was just trying to pull it up.
I'll
Dude.
pull up on you.
Dude, no, you won't. You
I'll-
are so scrawny. I would kick your
I'll
ass.
kick you
a
in
fight.
your pull-ups.
I would actually like kick your ass
I don't
so
think
bad
so.
they would think you were a fucking cripple.
Nuh-uh.
I will ruin your life.
Nuh-uh.
This conversation goes nicely with this picture of Elon.
Yeah. This is what Elon thinks in the shower before he imagines himself
There he
winning an
is.
argument.
There he is at the fucking
Diddy
Dave
party.
Chappelle stand-up special.
Diddy party.
Thank God for the red arrows. Now we know.
Why were both of those at Chappelle?
Well, I mean, Elon Musk was invited on. Do you remember how he like came on stage and was booed by everyone?
Well, yeah. But like, it always confuses me how like we all knew about Diddy. We just kind of let it happen.
Yeah. I mean, he did
Did we know
make
he was raping
music.
children?
Yes.
His
For
name
how
is
long?
Diddy.
Well, we knew about the piss tape since I think 2000.
That's R. Kelly.
No.
We knew about
different. That's a different black man pissing on people.
Okay, that's a different rapist. Okay.
A different
Well, we-
black rapist that also pissed on
Well,
women.
no, we knew about Diddy since the. We didn't know the bulk of Diddy since recently, but there was a lot of stories, and he was like in some
a
legal
whole
battles.
presidential cycle, at least.
He was in a few legal battles for certain things, but like we knew.
I like that one of the investors is like a foreign prince in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And then
Like,
just Diddy.
Elon Musk always posts things like, "No, I'm not an NPC. I just believe the same things the CEOs believe." And it's like, motherfucker, you're the CEO of like 18 different corporations. And
Yeah,
you
but
got
he posts funny memes.
and you get told what to do by fucking Alawi bin Talal Al Saud. I don't get told what to do by
You are Darth
Al
Vader.
I don't get told what to do by Al-Walid bin Talal Al Saud. I don't get told to do that. I'm more of an independent thinker, man. Sorry.
If he offered you money, though, would you do it?
Oh, yes.
Hello,
question.
it is me.
That's why all the Coca-Cola product placement, because they pay me.
Yeah. Mr. Cole.
We are spokespeople for Coca-Cola. They agree with everything we say.
The checks
Yes.
haven't cleared for me in bronze.
And I
for
agree
me.
with everything they say, too. Fuck
Oh, you
fuck
agree with
Palestine.
killing Whoa.
Whoa.
Troll Pilgrim's
The
gonna
official-
fucking rush to clip that.
Yeah, the official statement of Coca-Cola. They endorse everything we say, so they will agree that when I say
Troll Pilgrim ain't clipping nothing unless there's a dead
OJ is
body.
innocent.
Well, he is innocent now. Well, he was found innocent, so yes, he was innocent.
Yeah, the glove
was?
didn't fit.
You know, my dad
Oh.
actually believes like he didn't do it.
What a dumbass.
Should I call him and ask why?
Yes.
Maybe
can't
he
stop
knows
you.
something we don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really
thought that maybe he was there.
want to actually, cause like I won't even be able to say anything to him about it. He'll just say it, and I'll be like, okay, cool, Dad.
Yeah. He did he.
If everyone reading this text donated $20 to Kamala Harris's campaign, we would not only have a huge number of donations, but we'd have the resources we need to win.
You would not only have $60.
I'm just keep getting texts from the Democrats all the fucking time. And like the way it shows up on my phone, it just shows like the image in the preview for the notification. So I'll get a notification. It'll just be a picture of Kamala Harris or Tim Walz.
Well, yeah,
Oh, Dan
don't you know?
Henschel's doing another bit right now.
Nah, I doubt it. That doesn't
He
seem
changed
like
his
him.
whole profile to be Murder Boys.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't
for
do
him.
bits. Everything he tweets is real.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
like him coming out as a groomer. The people that took that as real, that was real.
Paris Hilton's still alive?
Probably.
I guess.
As last I checked, I don't know. I'll have to check the
If you
basement.
told me, I would believe you.
What is this show?
What is this show?
Okay.
I mean, we do have one thing that we definitely should address
Yes.
in the stream. Something incredibly important.
All right. So all of us last night watched Harold and the Purple Crayon. Now, who remembers anything that happened here?
Wait, we're missing.
I
one
remember
vital piece of
everything
breaking
that
news
happened.
before this.
What?
Looking content.
Okay, so you just break the fucking flow of the show. You can't let this show.
Dude, look at this kid. All right, this kid's a danger to society. We need to show this.
I hate you.
Pull it up.
Okay. So anyways, so we watched Harold and the Purple
Fuck
Crayon.
Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Now, if we don't know, Harold and the Purple Crayon was a book that came out in 1955, right?
Yes. It was a book for babies.
Yeah. It was
About
basically
a little boy with a magic crayon who could draw things and they become real.
yes. Now, the conceit of the book was essentially that he lived in the book itself. Like, that was it. He lived within the book and could draw things in the book.
Yes.
But now, things about to get real.
Yeah, I always felt the book was lacking because he never goes to the real world.
He never goes to real life New York City.
So one day Harold decides to draw a door to go to real life New York City, and he brings with him a porcupine and a moose, who they're like pretending were like super integral mainstay characters in the book, when they literally appear in like one page. Like, they were so desperate to find other characters from the book that they just pulled like the most the only other species, like living creature that's even shown.
Well,
other
no,
than
we did our homework, and Moose and Porcupine do appear in the HBO Kids animated series of Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Got me there, smartass.
I mean, yeah, the Harold and the Purple Crayon movie can't just be about Harold. We need other people.
Yeah. What's he
But we
gonna
have
do?
to make a
Just-
movie about Harold and the Purple Crayon, though.
Yes.
Anyway, so the plot of the, it's not even like amazingly terrible. It is like as terrible as you would expect it to be, I guess. It's the same as like the Smurfs or Alvin and the Chipmunks or like
Yeah.
Garfield or any of the ones where like the
way-
zany cartoon character comes to life. Comes like they leave the bounds of their fictional world and comes to real life New York City to cause mayhem and mischief through misunderstandings.
The way that I described it at the time was that I was angry at how bored I was. I was enraged at how uninteresting this movie was.
Well, here's the thing: is that
I was aroused by it.
barely anything even happens in the fucking story. Like, at least in the other, films I'd said, there was, like, a plot in itself. There's, like, 4 settings in the book, in the movie. And it looks like
Yeah.
it was just, like, shot guerrilla style. Like, they didn't have permission to shoot in the places that they were shooting in. Like, the
I mean,
climactic...
there was one setting. It was real life New York City.
Yeah. It looks like it was filmed during COVID.
Like, the climactic ending takes place in just some random public park.
Yeah.
I remember
Just
the
over
mom
there.
character in Ollie's, and I said, "Is that green screened, or are they actually there?" Because it just didn't look real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they have ollies in a lot of the movie for some fucking reason. Because like the main
Yeah, there was a plot point that the main child that Harold befriends when he goes to real life New York City, his mom works at Ollie's, and it becomes a
and through a
Can we do
series of
Can we
misunderstandings.
do a just blanket spoiler warning for Harold and the Purple Crayon? After wacky misadventures, the mother gets fired from Ollie's because Harold had too much childlike whimsy.
Here's the thing: is that the Ollie's they show in the movie doesn't look anything like Ollie's. Ollie's, in fact, has like an incredibly like distinct style to its stores. It's like
Very racist.
Yes, it's very racist. It has like a Well, you threw me off there.
It is.
It's like a Ben Garrison cartoon come to life. There's like always like so many like puns and like cartoons and shit. Who's here?
Who just fucking joined?
Hello, Daniel.
Oh,
Hi, Daniel.
Okay. You're,
Daniel T
you can say.
Gaming. Hello.
You're allowed. You're allowed.
Hello.
Like they have
Daniel, follow me back on Instagram.
they have like all these pictures of like, you know, oh, that's Mr. Ollie, man. He's crazy. I probably should have gone to my local Ollie's and taken a picture of it. But it's like there's so much like text and shit in there. And then the Ollie's in the movie just looks like a normal Ollie's.
Just looks
Boring.
like a sitcom.
A normal store.
Like, store set.
Like a fake store. Like, you know, one you'd see out of like the Big Bang Theory or some shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like Ollie's got screwed on this deal because they constantly talk about how much working at Ollie's sucks.
Yeah, and that they hate Ollie's. Yeah, I'll pull it up here. I'm not gonna play the. We're gonna play the whole movie for you guys, so you guys can get
Okay.
up to speed.
This is the legal
Yeah.
movie website.
Well,
that
I
we
got
use.
a you know a screener copy of it from whoever the fuck owns it. This is the website they use to search.
We got
It's
we
called
got a review
Search.
copy.
Where the hell is Ollie's? Oh.
Big part of the movie.
So like they don't. The Ollie's character is like replaced with this cardboard box, like dog thing. For some reason, instead of the Ollie, you know, Ollie, that man, this one
Yeah, the
right
old-
here.
Old man.
Yeah. Okay, so basically there's a vague plot where like Harold is, you know, drawing shit in his world, and then all of a sudden one day the narrator disappears. So he goes to the real world to find the
life.
old man, to real life New York City. And you'd think that they'd try to do like a misunderstanding there where he sees like Ollie, you know, as the old man, and like, oh my god, it's the old man from the thing. It's the thing.
No, it's
from
me,
the-
Ollie, from the famous Ollie's.
But Ollie
Me, Ollie, the
doesn't even
famous-
show
who
up
was
in the
that?
movie. Like, there's
no,
no,
there is no Ollie.
there's like no reason for it to even be the way
No
it is.
reason to watch this movie.
So let's go inside the store here. You know,
Yes.
this doesn't look like Ollie's. This doesn't look anything like Ollie. This literally looks like the set of Superstore USA.
If you had to like go scramble to make a store set in like a week, I guess, this is what you would make.
It's like it's tentative as to whether or not they paid Ollie, like if Ollie's paid them to use this. Like, why'd they do that?
Yeah, they didn't
Why
get
do
a
that?
very good exposure here.
Yeah.
Hey, will you be watching the movie?
Yes,
absolutely.
everyone did.
Now here's the biggest problem with the Harold and the Purple Crayon movie is that like it is barely at all even connected to the original IP because like you know the original IP there's nothing to pull from there. It's just a kid that lives in a white world.
Not like me.
Oh.
I
That's
get
not
in a white room, and
The white space.
the white room with a purple crayon that draws shit, and that's it. So like they made a cartoon out of that because that makes sense. It's the most like you know reasonable analog from like a illustrated book to a cartoon, and then they just decide that fucking Zachary what's his face should be
Zachary Levi.
Zachary Levi.
Zachary Levi
Yeah.
should
Shazam.
become Harold.
Fun fact about the production of this movie.
The
Well-
budget was actually $5, surprisingly.
That's
no,
too high.
actually $40 million, but
What?
This movie was actually in production as early as February of 2010.
It's been through
Damn.
development hell.
It was originally
No, they've just
supposed to
been
be,
working on it for that long.
It was originally supposed to be animated, from what I could tell, and then at some point
money
it
ran out.
became a Zachary Levi funny New York City movie.
That's awesome. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just so.
My favorite part,
I took some notes. Hang on.
personally,
Go ahead.
my favorite part of the movie was when the villain of the movie, who is not David Cross, but they desperately want him to be, is looking out a window watching Harold do magic shit with his crayon, and he whispers to himself in awe, "Harold and the Purple Crayon."
We all started clapping.
Who the hell would recognize that? Anyways, so like, I don't know. It was like almost like pathetic in how trite it was. It like I said, it's a cartoon character being transported to real life New York City to cause mischief
Yeah.
and chaos through misunderstandings.
Yeah, if you like the joke where our cartoon character comes to life and doesn't understand the real world because he has the mind of a child, then you will love this movie because it is an hour and a half of that.
I mean, but it's not even. There's only like 5 jokes they make through it. It's like it's not even good at that. I feel like I feel like just watch Alvin and the Chipmunks or some bullshit like that.
I really fucking hate Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I hope whoever decided to like write that movie
Yes,
is
I agree
flayed
with the end of the
alive.
sentence. I agree with the end of the sentence.
I
Okay,
feel
so
like they just gave Zachary Levi like no script, and they said just do what
just
you always
improvise
do.
it. Just just wing
yeah,
it,
like
man.
Just
like
be
Ghost, like
Shazam again.
Ghostbusters 2016. Just do what you're supposed to be funny. Just be funny, please.
Yeah. And also like the villain's motivations are like not even conveyed to the audience. Like not even told directly, "Hi, I'm the villain and my motivation is." It's
Well,
just
no, that is a lie. Everyone's motivation is told directly to the audience.
well,
but
no, the villain is introduced as like a
every
narcissist.
plot point is explicitly stated by a character at some point.
Okay, but he doesn't mention this till like way after the fact, when like the whole scene is meant to be contextualized as you understanding this character's intentions. So like the villain is meant to be like this narcissist that's like obsessed with this like little fictional Lord of the Rings world that he's created, right? Like he's written a book and he's reading it at the library and he's created like this whole set and like props and like candles and like fire and all that shit and spent a lot of money at, and no one seems to be interested in his little book, right? That's his opening scene. Now, to me, it came off like the guy was passionate about his work and, he just wasn't finding his audience. But you would think from seeing that his motivation would be that nobody is interested in publishing his book, and that makes him sad. He feels like he's entitled to publish this book. But that's
And
not...
that is his motivation.
No, his motive... No, because... No, you would think that's what his motivation is, Bronze, but that's wrong. Because...
No, it is.
No, it's not, because he gets
He
the...
explicitly states.
No!
He'll show the people who rejected his thing.
He wants
Yes.
the world to be real, though.
That's what I'm saying, is that he wants to literally live within this world he's created. So he sees Harold with the purple crayon, is like, I can make this fictional world real to live in. So he doesn't want, like, the fame and, like, money from selling the book. He literally wants to live in the world that he's created to sell.
Well, he felt like he got slighted by publishers because his book sucks ass. So he wants to like do the book publishing equivalent of a school shooting on them with Harold's Purple Crayon.
What?
The book, library shooting.
Daniel,
Yeah.
have you seen Harold and the Purple Crayon?
I'm sure he has.
Also, another one of the villain's motivations is that he wants to date Zooey Deschanel, which really goes nowhere.
That's like brought up for like literally 20 seconds and then it's dropped, and then it's brought up like an hour and a half later, like we were like that was like a constant thing throughout the movie. When like he's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, you're cute. I don't like you." Okay.
I think that. Daniel.
I'm glad you found
I
it
think
funny.
that the people who made this movie thought that something to be established in the plot, it just had to be on screen for a couple seconds.
And like there's I don't know, the villain thing was what bothered me, because it's like you would assume that his intention was, you know, what Bronze was insisting it was, but it's just he literally wants to live in that world. And it is not established. That's not how you would establish that.
I think the confusion comes from the fact that this movie was written poorly.
Yes.
I think they had the outset that he wanted to get revenge on the people who ejected him, but then they wanted to make it...
About the Purple Crayon.
Yeah, they wanted to make it sympathetic towards the end after he's defeated, but then they realized he's an irredeemable asshole who tried to kill a child. With magic.
By the way, there's like like I said, the final showdown, like the climactic finale, is just in
Spoilers.
Is just in some park, just over there.
Yeah, it's just
it's just over there somewhere.
Whatever public park they could get.
And they both have like one half of the crayon, and like they draw some like they don't even draw weapons. They draw he draws like a big axe, and so Harold draws like a big log, and now the axe is defeated by its natural enemy. And so,
yeah.
Like, neither of them draw, like, a gun or something and kills the other.
Well, no.
I mean, the
villain draws fantasy things, and the Herald, I don't know why I was going there. The Herald defeats him with his childlike whimsy.
Yes. But the villain gets a one-up on Harold for a moment by naturally eating the crayon to absorb its powers.
My thought was, okay, he's just going to explode. But no. He starts going like, oh, I feel the power, it's within me.
He becomes a crayon.
He becomes the human crayon.
He is the Purple Crayon.
Maybe the real
that is
purple.
Real.
Yeah.
I'm sure you all care about spoilers, but that is the real climax of the movie.
That is a real life New York City.
Eats a crayon and becomes a wizard.
Becomes a crayon wizard.
How did he know that would happen?
Well, he read the original book.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
That happened in the cartoon, actually. Not a lot of people see that. That was on HBO Kids. You had to pay extra for that.
Yeah. My favorite part of the villain's plan is that there was a motif where it makes big holes.
Yeah, it's like that's like everyone's natural enemy. Where you're like, he'll draw
after stealing the crayon from Harold.
He
tied up,
cuffs him up
and then
in a dungeon.
Cuffs him to a wall.
We're only like, by the way, no, hang on.
Plan to kill him. Okay.
He's in a closet, right? But he wants to make it into a dungeon, so he makes just one wall of the closet into a dungeon, but the rest of it's just like a normal like stationary closet.
Yeah.
So he's like cuffed to the wall there.
He's cuffed to the wall, and then
for no reason, by the way, there's no reason.
Then his supervillain plan to get rid of Harold is to make a big hole in the ground that slowly creeps towards him.
It stops just before they get to them.
Yes.
Yeah, and then when he becomes the Crayon Wizard, his first instinct is to make another big hole.
Big chasm.
Yeah, this time it had lava, so that it was like
he drew the lava.
The climax.
If you could believe it, it didn't work either time.
There's a point where he, there's a wacky misunderstanding where he has to work at Ollie's, right? And someone asks him if they sell pumas. So he draws a puma, but the puma's not fucking purple. It's the color of a puma.
And they also don't show him drawing the puma on screen, so a puma just appears out of nowhere during the film.
Yeah, so it's like...
I'm sorry, did you two just not have object permanence?
Okay, I'll be honest with you, Bronze. I don't recognize what a puma is, like, right off the, like, top of the bat. I thought it was just some, like creature.
Dumbass.
It was pretty... Like, the setup of the joke is that Harold does not know that Puma is the shoe, so he draws Puma the cat.
There's a lot of things...
paying half
This
attention.
is very funny and makes me laugh really
There's
hard.
a lot of things that Harold, like...
Comedic misunderstanding.
That Harold knew about that didn't make sense for him to know about it. Like, there was a joke in it where, like, he didn't understand what the concept of death was. But also he knows, like... what a car tire is, and like what a Pontiac is, and what a jail cell and getting arrested is, and like what taxes
what a
are.
washing machine is.
He knows what a washing machine is. Things that you would.
The worst one.
Do you think in Harold's world, because wasn't there like a little city that he lived in that he made? Do you think there's criminals that get the death penalty?
Well, there is prison in his world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's confirmed.
Yes.
Do you think there was like a Holocaust in his world?
There is that thing that's in every good movie where the main characters, you know, they're like, "I'm done with you," and then they break up at the end of the second half, but then they reunite together when the climax.
Oh, I guess it's kind of different because this time it's the main character's mom telling them that they're done.
Yes.
Mom.
Well,
said
well,
you
no,
can't
because the
come
mom
over.
likes Harold at the beginning. He's like, "Come stay with us," and then he draws them a house that sometimes isn't purple and sometimes is, and Diaper Don the Con. Hi, Underhill.
Sure.
Your name's purple. How serendipitous.
Wow. But yeah, like the mom
Yeah.
was like weirded out by Harold, but then she.
But this is after he's like drawn a bunch of shit into existence, like pies and like spider creatures and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she breaks up with him right after he learns that the author of his book died, but he died in 1975.
50 years ago.
Yeah.
That's also weird. Is that like they act like, you know, oh, he misses, you know, the narrator suddenly vanished, and the way it's presented, it's like he vanished like that day, right? He's been
Yeah.
dead 50 years.
Harold went to sleep, and then in the next shot, he wakes up and the narrator was not there.
It's a real 2001: A Space Odyssey of a
Yeah,
film.
what we don't see is that there's a Portal 2-esque time jump where 1,000 years have passed.
But yeah,
And then the kid searches on search.com Crockett Johnson and doesn't find that he's dead.
he just finds his house,
Yeah, he immediately finds his address on page 1 of Google.
and then they go to real life Providence, Rhode Island, and
Go
find
to
him.
real life in New York.
Real life New York City.
Okay, so the movie actually is set in Providence, Rhode Island, but we've just been saying New York City.
Isn't that where
But actually, it's filmed in Georgia, so I don't even know why the fuck any of this
Isn't that where fuck dick Peter Griffin lives?
in Rhode
Close.
Island.
Yeah.
He lives in
Around that area.
yeah, some shit like that. But yeah, it has the
yeah.
thing where like, you know, they break up at the end of the second act, and then they join forces once again through the power of friendship to unite against a common enemy.
Yeah.
It's like
They have to relearn their sense of childlike imagination in order to defeat the villain with the power of friendship.
yes. It's like there's some textbook that gets prescribed to people that take a screenwriting class in college that says, here's a quick tip. Make that happen in every fucking movie ever.
It's like how it's the movie equivalent of like in a programming class you are taught to like program Snake to like you know get your bearings on how to program a video game. But it's like if you put your like college entry game of Snake onto the Nintendo eShop for $40.
I told all this to Harry. I like went on a rampage with him in DMs about it, and he told me that he didn't want to read my messages because he's planning on seeing the film, because he knows some people
Oh.
that worked on it.
Oh. Now we're being mean.
Oh.
No,
He
I
di-
would tell all this to their face.
He didn't.
Well, I'll say then we should have a new topic. I'll put it in content.
He didn't work on it.
Well,
New
yeah.
topic. New topic.
Okay.
But his name is Harry, so he's guilty by association.
Harry
Does he-
and the purple crayon.
His
Oh, yeah,
crayon's
the gold
orange,
crayon.
Harry and the gray crayon.
If I ever met someone who worked on this movie, I feel like I would put them down gently about
I would put them
quality
down.
of their work.
I'd take them and get euthanized.
I
It's
mean,
so
I'm
weird.
Sure they know.
The incorporation of Ollie's is weird because, like, you know, they don't have any of the Ollie's branding. I don't know if there was like advertising concerns
Yeah,
or
they don't
whatnot.
have any of the Ollie's branded racism.
Yeah. You know about
Yeah.
like the Ollie's fucking. Oh, there he is, right there.
The
There's
famous
Ollie.
Ollie's racism.
There he is.
This sign here that's in all the Ollies.
There it
Lovely
is.
Ollies.
I'm surprised they didn't give him like squinty eyes.
What the fuck do they even sell at Ollie's, bro?
They sell good stuff cheap.
They
This
don't
is
have.
the. I would like the audience to know that Drake Dragsaw and by extension Harold and the Purple Crayon is the only cultural piece that I have for Ollie's, because it's not a place that I have in my area. So
Do you have
this
Big
is the
Lots?
only image. This is the only image burned into my mind when I think of Ollie's.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so do you have Big Lots where you're at?
I think so.
Yes.
It's like Big Lots.
But it doesn't have the funny man.
Yeah, it's like Big Lots, but funny man has taken it over.
Harold
I
could have
think more
done something
places
with
should do
that. Like with the at these prices they'll fly. Oh, what if I make it fly with this crayon?
Yeah, what if Harold drew this in the movie?
What if the world was made of pudding?
Have you guys
I
ever
wa-
thought about having sex with like a computer?
I was thinking that, like, unrelated to what you were saying, I was thinking that, like, if it were a better movie, one of the jokes would be, not a better movie, but
If it was
a more cliche movie. If this movie were Pixels, then one of the jokes would be that when the villain gets the crayon, he immediately draws, like, a hot woman who vaguely resembles the main character's mom.
Well, one of the jokes that they should have been was that like the main character, like the main villain, was like bad at drawing and like he drew shitty things, but that never
Yeah.
happened.
It's just a magic crayon that's right all the time. The real Mary Sue, I feel like that docks at a couple points.
So what do we think? I'm thinking a solid 9.5 out of 10.
I'm thinking a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I'd give it 4 purple crayons out of 5.
I think that's the official decree.
Okay, 4 purple crayons out of 5, guys.
Hell yeah. You should all watch this movie, then get Men in Black neuralizered afterwards.
There's like
And then get
And
lobotomized.
then watch it again.
there's so many of these like little Ollie's old man guys. Like they just kind of hover and float around in the fucking store.
I would be terrified being in one of these stores. I feel like I'd get hate crime.
That would have been great for the movie. Harold's walking around like, look, there's old men everywhere.
Someone should commission an art piece of the Ollie's guy doing like a YouTube commentary thumbnail pose. Like he's got his arms crossed, his like one eyebrow raised.
We sure
would
that
be like
doesn't
a YouTube
exist.
commentary for like a member of the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah. That'd be fucked up.
I had to do a video where I needed a Confederate flag for something,
Okay.
and I bought it from Ollie's.
They had a surplus of them,
Yes.
interestingly enough.
Why did you need this flag?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Wait, man.
Maybe just don't worry about it. Fucking nosy ass.
You fucking shut up.
Maybe you should get a job, Drake.
A whole new world.
Anyways.
A
Harold and the
job.
Purple Crayon.
Maybe you should get a job, Drake.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
I've got a job.
Oh yeah, Drake. Importantly, I should have done this at the beginning of the segment, but I do want the audience to see the ejected thumbnail for this episode.
Oh, okay. It's
What
just
really
the
should have been the approved
I do
thumbnail.
I do want the audience to see Rejected 2000. So we're gonna watch that real quick.
Of course. This was supposed to be the Harold and the Purple Crayon episode, so this is the thumbnail that I had designed.
I mean, this
think
is
it
just a
gets-
scene from the movie. I don't know why you
Maybe
act like you
you know
designed it.
you know what? Well, can I do like the AB? No, I can't. Sorry.
Damn, shame.
Sorry.
You could just be a man and change it to that.
Who the heck are you, Underhill?
I don't know. He pirated music 9 years ago, so I think he should be ground into cheap paint.
2006. Wow.
Wow.
Anyways, I got a job
Old.
at Walmart in the
Nice.
electronics section,
Not what I was setting you up
Ooh.
for.
and I'm going to. I just noticed the file name of the fucking
What's
What's
up?
the file name?
Harold Purple Man fucked your mom.jpg. That was just randomly generated. That you didn't even type that in.
Is your
Yeah.
mom single, Bronze? Bronze,
Yeah,
is your mom
those are just random characters. I feel like there should be like an algorithm to avoid
David.
stuff like that.
Answer
Is your mom single?
Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Is
The 2024 film starring Zachary Levi.
is your mom single?
Who the heck are you, bish? But
I
anyways,
do believe she is a single person. She is one entity. I don't believe she's cloned herself recently.
Give her my number.
No.
She already has heralds.
You are a child.
Who cares? What's stopping her?
The law.
Damn. If she's hot, then it's okay.
but yeah, I've been working
The
in
Democrats are just making everything
in
wrong
Walmart
these
for like
days.
the last 3 weeks or so. And
I was setting you up for something else.
Well, shut the fuck up. Can I do it? Can you let... I have bodily autonomy.
No, you don't.
Not anymore.
But anyways,
Not with your help.
yeah, so I've been working in Walmart, and what's something that teaches you is that people are like perennially dumber than you could have ever expected to be.
It is Walmart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're judging it from Walmart.
Yeah. I probably should have had like a story set up or something. Shouldn't I?
We can wait. We can wait.
I'm just thinking of one.
I mean, yeah, people
was
are stupid.
Okay, so there was a guy who had a shirt on that said "Size Matters," and it had like different calibers of bullets on it, right?
Mm.
Now this was a
Yeah.
character. He was trying to buy a laptop, and the way he was trying to set it up was through like some Chinese spyware scammy fucking like financing app, right? It was called like Affirm or something.
Mm.
And he got mad and started screaming at us because we wouldn't set it up for him because we can't mess with like your personal information, like your social security number. And he goes, when Trump's gonna come in, he's gonna fix everything. He's gonna fix everything about this bullshit. And I just said, like, I'm waiting for it.
He's gonna fix the
Just wait.
Walmart.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance the first time he was in office. Another
You
Another-
need to focus on things that affect real Americans.
There was another guy that came in that was like tattooed up, from the toe up to the flow up.
Mm.
And from the toe up, you see, get it? Anyways,
We don't like you.
he was coming in because he needed an SD card for his phone, and he says, he has a bunch of tattoos on it. So my coworker goes, "Hey man, nice tattoos." He's like, "Thanks, man. They're prison tattoos." So I gotta talk to you, gentlemen, like over there somewhere. And I'm like, "No, I'm good. I'm working." And he goes, "What the fuck, man? I'm not gonna fucking beat you guys up." So we go over to the SD cards, and he propositions my coworker to buy weed, right?
Mm.
Now I wasn't there. I didn't hear that. But if I was there, I would have hit the fucking roof.
I would have bought several.
Pounds. But anyways.
Many weed.
Yeah, so he was like just super unstable and like creepy and weird because he said he just got out of prison and was like getting aggravated with his cell phone because he couldn't.
Aggravated?
He's getting aggregated with his cell phone. Thank you. And so because his SD card wouldn't work. That was fun. There was another guy. It was an old guy who had another like scammy Chinese, please be in debt for the rest of your life, financing bullshit app, who was buying a Bluetooth speaker and was financing it through a different thing, like through Zip or something. And he shows it to us like he's like a genius. Like, have you ever used this thing? Because I'm only paying $44 today. Why did I just hear myself? Don't disrupt the fucking show.
Keep talking.
Proceed.
I've just been tilted. I'm sorry. Anyways.
Okay.
So yeah, when he told me that, I literally went like, "That's the most asinine thing I've ever heard." And he goes, "Well, I don't know what that means." I was like, "Well, you're a fucking 80-year-old man, so if you don't know what it means by then, you'll never know." Some people are just so fucking ignorant. It's crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna be quitting Walmart in about 2 weeks or so. If
Good.
Underhill in the chat is the coworker I'm talking about, please don't tell anyone. But
If we're talking about retail stories about people being stupid, I have a good one.
let's hear it.
I think I've told you this before, but I don't think I've told it on stream before. So, a bit that I like to do, for some context. I have a retail job, so it's very menial. So sometimes I do bits with myself and no one else. And a fun fact about our place is that, so that we don't lose the bathroom keys that we have attached 2 rulers to them. One of them is blue, and one of them is pink. So naturally, your thought would be, oh, the blue one is for the boys' restroom, and the girl one is for the girl one.
Of course.
However, this is a Dollar General, so both bathrooms are exactly the same. It is just a toilet and a sink.
Both bathrooms are actually just a closet
Yes,
with a bucket.
that become a dungeon.
Big
And
hole in the
so-
floor.
Well,
Yes.
welcome to the show, Underhill, then. Thank you so much for tuning in.
I'm in love with you, Underhill.
And so a bit that I do is that
A bitch that I do.
a bit that I do is that I give the person, anyone who asks for the bathroom key, I give them
Head.
I give them the key with the color opposite of the one they're presenting as. So like if it's a big burly or like white bearded man, I
Give
give
them
them the pink key.
the
I give them
dainty
the
little pink
key.
one.
I give them the pink key. And like no one cares because it's a bathroom. But one person, I have gotten a single person to care. It was this shorter woman. I don't know why them being short is related to the story, but they asked for the
'Cause they
bathroom
should
key.
die.
Just
Yes.
stop being short.
I give them the blue key.
Mhm.
They go to presumably unlock the wrong door.
Yes.
And so they come back to me and are like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You gave me the boys' key." I think that is what they said. You gave me the key to the boys' bathroom. And so this is where I slip.
Oh,
This is where
shit.
this is where I fuck up. I go, I mean they're the same, so it doesn't really. You can't give the game away that quickly, but I did, unfortunately.
Damn it.
But it wraps back around because she then goes, "No, that's no. I need the other key." So
Okay.
so I go like, "No, that just goes to the other door. It's fine." She goes, "No, I've worked here. I know how this works.
I'm the CEO of Dollar General.
I am Mrs. General."
I'm Captain General.
Yes. So she would know
John General.
that both bathrooms are in fact the same, just on different sides.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's a good enough story, I think.
I'm gonna be working at Dollar General too now, but I'm gonna be
Hell yeah.
Bronze is a fucking little low life pussy boy cashier making 8 cents an hour, and I'm gonna be working as an assistant manager
Ooh,
at Dollar General.
look at you. You're
in-
gonna have to do so much bullshit.
I'm gonna be making $19 an hour,
No.
and I could fire your ass, Bronze.
Well, I mean, you can't because
I
you live
could.
in New York, but
I could. I'll make it happen.
He's working his way up to CEO, so he'll
Yeah,
fire
you're
you.
you're gonna call up Miss General and be like, "Listen, you gotta take him out."
You know that asshole that handed you the wrong ruler? You know the one. He's like, and she's like, I've fucking been waiting for this.
She has the dartboard with my face on it.
Wasn't Lady General a G.I. Joe?
I guess.
This person's funny. But yeah, I'm just saying, you know, I'm younger than Bronze. I've not been working as long as Bronze, but I'm
By
gonna
like
be
a couple months.
I'm gonna be higher by like 8 months.
A couple.
Yeah. But I mean, also you just have more experience in general in the workforce, so like it's not that surprising.
Yeah, so I'm better than you. I'm married, got a house, got 2 cars. What do you got? What do you got? Let's hear it.
I have 7,000 subscribers on YouTube.
No!
Got the Minecraft bee.
I got Minecraft B that the stream probably can't even see.
I mean, you probably do have more money than Drake.
I mean, I
He
don't
definitely
spend
does.
money on things at all.
Still have more money than him.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna change in the coming months. Just you wait.
What are
1
the
year
months
from
again?
now, September 3rd, 2025, we're gonna do a fucking money spread, the both of us. We're gonna withdraw all our money from the fucking bank. We're gonna spread
We
that
did
shit
all
out.
of this just to spite you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
What
whoever
if I
Gain a
have more money than
prosperous
both of you
career.
combined by September
And-
3rd?
and who sorry?
What if I have more money than both of you combined?
We're just gonna take it from you.
Yeah, we're just gonna kill you.
And
Bronze, I could be you two in a 2v1.
Nah.
Yes, I could.
Nuh-uh.
He has a childlike imagination.
I have childlike whimsy.
Anyways.
I'm gonna eat the New York box of crayons. See how you like it.
Anyways. What else is there we gotta fucking cover?
We could talk about Harold and Purple Crayon again.
Just again.
It was a good movie.
Oh yeah,
It
Trump.
was a great movie.
We got Donald Trump here. Let's see.
Donald Trump.
More like
Has
Donald
he seen Harold and the
Dump.
Purple Crayon?
He had to have.
I mean,
When
he's
was the
seen
last time he's seen a movie?
when he watched fucking Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
The late great Hannibal Lecter.
The only movie I've watched.
He's not
I
even
wouldn't be surprised.
he's not even dead at the end of the fucking movie. That's the thing
Well, he
that's
was late to watch the movie, and he's great.
he had to leave early. He's a busy man.
Whoever heard you get indicted for interfering with a president?
I love the fucking like ADHD hand movement fucking thing.
Why is there a picture
true,
of him
it's true.
after being shot, just in the background?
Save America.
That's his
That's
brand.
but that was when he peaked.
No, I think that was the beginning of the end for him because after that,
think-
Democrats were like, "We got to get
Yeah,
serious."
when he peaked.
Okay,
think
now
the
I know. What
mug-
you mean.
I think the mugshot was the beginning of the end, but
No, because this was
Yeah.
like this was the time when the Democrats were like, "Shit, we got to get serious." All right, Joe, enough fucking around. You're gone. And then they put
Yeah.
Kamala up there, and now Kamala is up 3.3 points. So, sorry, Trump.
Whoops.
And now, North Carolina's a toss-up state. It's only favored in Trump right now, 0.4%.
North
Carolina.
I called this. I called this. No one believed me. Especially.
I did. I believed you.
Thank you.
Presidential election where you have every right to do it.
Yeah. Whoever heard of getting indicted for a crime when you have every right to commit that crime as the president? Assholes.
just like says things.
He says these things. How does
just
this
says
not bother the fucking people that support him? Well, it's because they want him to be an autocrat, right? Because they want their fucking values pushed on the rest of the world. It's like him saying this. How does it not bother them? I have every right to interfere in a presidential election. Now, the people that support him will say, well, that's because the election was rigged and yada, 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 yada. Even though, there's no evidence of that.
Yeah, even
It's
though
so sad.
every authority figure, even the ones that support Trump, said that nothing happened.
Even the ones that were appointed by him.
Yeah, well, they're just evil and on the other side now.
Well, yeah, they've been paid off.
Yeah,
I trust.
we don't trust any third party. We don't trust any authority figure at all besides Donald Trump.
I
Anything
trust
he
Truth
says is
Social
the
dot
truth.
org.
RFK.
And RFK occasionally.
We trust him now. More than JD
Elon
Vance,
Musk.
apparently.
Indicted, and your poll numbers go up. When people get indicted, your poll numbers go down.
I can't imagine his lawyers are too thrilled about this.
His voice sounds terrible. Did you hear how raspy it is?
Does Trump have a PR team?
He is the PR team. He does have, when he was, under a gag order, right? He had like advisors and stuff. They were saying like, okay, dude, shut your mouth. And he broke his gag order 27 different times and got fined and threatened with jail time over it.
Threatened.
He was threatened, yeah, but,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Donald J. Trump threatens to run for president.
No!
Whoever heard you get indicted?
And he'll
His-
keep doing that till the end of time.
He's such an
Yeah, we're just
old
gonna
man.
rewatch this clip over and
Well,
over.
I'm
again.
I'm trying to point out how raspy his voice is now.
Interfering with a presidential election where you
This is how Biden sounded during that, that fucking bumblefuck debate.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, guys, tune in September 10th. We're probably going to cover the debate, unless we're not here.
Probably.
Oh shit! I'm getting my. Oh fuck! I have a dentist appointment that day.
It'll be
When's
like at
the
8
debate
o'clock. You have a
start?
You can stream from there.
probably 8 o'clock.
Oh.
Probably 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's like, what do you think? We're doing the stream at 10 o'clock in the morning?
My
Idiots.
dentist appointment's at like 4.
Who gives a shit? We don't do the stream
I'm
at
gonna
4
face
either.
fucking-
Have every right to do it. You get indicted, and your poll
You get
numbers go up.
indicted,
When people get
and your
indicted,
phone
your
numbers
numbers go down. Whoever.
This is actually slander. Donald Trump's mom is in the next room, and he doesn't want her to hear.
What's funny is Tim Pool is threatening to sue Kamala Harris because Kamala, the Kamala HQ Twitter page, right, posted a clip from Tim Pool's podcast, and he's trying to sue her now for defamation, for not for like copyright infringement or anything, for defamation of character by posting his own words as he said them on Twitter.
Well, I mean, there are ways that you could like cut around a clip to make it defaming, I guess.
There,
But it is
okay.
Tim Pool.
What?
Trump's
So
mom is in the next room.
Yeah,
that was worth it.
yeah. She's just statically in this pose, just generally in life.
Oh shit! So we got some information out of the Trump War Room Twitter account.
Ooh.
Is this breaking news?
So, Comrade Kamala, is that what they've landed on? That's what they've landed on as her like little nickname.
Well, yeah, communism, you know.
I mean, it's better than laughing, Kamala, but not by much.
It took them 4 months to think. They were up all election for the. Comrade Kamala laughs as one of her supporters shouts about President Trump going to jail, which is unprecedented in the political sphere. We've never seen this before.
I've never seen this.
Yeah. You know, one of
Ever
the
since Joe Biden.
how uncouth of them. Remember this when you vote. The unprecedented. I like that. This is funny. Kamala thinks the unprecedented effort to put her political opponent in jail is funny. Unprecedented. Never happened in the history of anything ever.
Has never been suggested by Donald Trump for any of his political opponents.
The shouts about.
Sorry?
The caption is just he shouts about going to jail.
Well, the courts will handle that, and we will handle November. How about that?
Wait, that's it?
So
is
all she
what
said?
That is the most
bastard
harmless shit.
She said the courts will handle that, i.e., I am not involved with this. I'm not
Yeah.
putting any efforts in one way or the other. I.e., you know, my PR team told me not to comment on this, but she's like, Trump has not only with Hillary, because that's obviously the joke we're making, with several other people, you know, that he's been against, threatening to imprison them or jail them. It's like, the fact that this fucking regard said unprecedented. Yeah, this highly regarded individual. Unprecedented effort. Trump supporters are so
this.
selective in their fucking memory that it's great.
Remember this when you vote. All of the undecided people following the Trump War Room Twitter account.
Trump gets sentenced on September 18th. We'll be there for that too, guys. Don't you worry. That's a week after Ludacris's birthday, so we'll remember it.
We'll be in the courtroom.
We'll give you the play-by-play.
Can I make it down to the courtroom by then? Do you think I could have a shot?
That would be fucking hysterical.
They'd let you in. Oh, it's Drake Dragsaw.
Trump would
You-
be like,
if-
I know him personally. I love him.
I heard that if you break a window to get in, he won't care.
That's good. We got Trumpster Bob here. He calls Chuck Schumer.
Speaking of Trumpster Bob.
Do you know Chuck Schumer is?
Speaking of notorious criminals, Trumpster Bob.
My friend prank called Trumpster Bob the other day.
That's cool.
He didn't
So,
pick up the phone.
so here he is prank calling fucking Chuck Schumer.
Chuck Schumer, the Senator of New York.
He's the majority leader, yeah.
God, ew! Why did he look like this?
He's chuffed right now. He's so pleased with himself.
Look at how small his head is.
Look at how joyous he looks right now.
Look at how small his head is compared to everything else we're seeing.
This is his head's as big as the fucking phone.
He's a baby disguising himself as an old, decrepit man.
He's probably got my phone number saved in
Was this
his phone.
filmed in 2020?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Oh
The person
my
you're trying
God!
to
Why
reach
is
is
he
not
gotta come?
available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished
He
recording, you may hang up.
doesn't even call him.
He's gonna leave a message for him here. What a fucking jackass, dude.
This is all he does.
Yeah, he just sits in front of a fucking computer and makes fucking crank calls all day. That's his big, ever since he quit making MS Paint tutorials, this is what he's been doing.
Chuck Schumer will listen
Come
to
on,
this message.
Chucky, it's me. T-Bob Love, baby. I'm here to
I know who that is as Chuck Schumer.
spread the love and not the hate. Look,
He's like, trampling over his fucking coffee table, waiting to like pick up the receiver. Just stumbling through the living room.
I'm throwing a fundraiser.
I imagine
for
Chuck
Donald Trump
Schumer
here
in
in
Congress
South
passing
Texas.
around this
You can see
voicemail to
Mexico
everybody.
from where I live.
He's throwing
Why
a
is he so
fundraiser for
grody?
Trump. Because Trumpster Bob lives like literally within like eyesight of Mexico. So he's like he's particularly enraged with all the criminality, all the Mexicans leeching their way into the country. Ew, yucky.
Why is Trumpster Bob so grody?
Why does it look like he's
Do you
turning
have to
into
look up
wood?
what that word means, Drake?
Grody? No, I was texting someone else.
That would have been a first if it was the
Fundraiser is
case.
going to be right here where the wall is being built by Texas.
Being built by Texas.
By Texas.
By taxes? You don't have taxes in Texas. There's no state tax, you idiot.
There's no
You
state
be willing
Texas
to
tax.
show up, free of charge for you, of course.
What?
Generally,
Who's
it's,
paying for
I'm
it?
throwing a $5,000 entry.
I
fee
can't
per
imagine
person.
T-Bob.
Yeah, to attend this fundraiser, you need to pay Trumpster Bob $5,000. And he vows,
Charge for you, of course.
$5 of that will go to Donald Trump.
But for you, I'm going to let you
Wait,
in
Trump
for
needs that.
$1,000.
Oh, he's extending
Oh,
the
okay.
olive branch then.
I'm a generous man.
Free of charge. It's just $1,000 to attend this thing fucking 3,000 miles away from where you live.
It's okay. That's a deal, isn't it?
Isn't
And I'll
it?
tell you what, if you show up...
I don't want your fucking deal, Howie Mandel. You can shove your deal up your ass.
Oh yeah,
get a grand-
I did just realize that he's calling the majority leader of New York City.
buffet. How about that? Would you please call me back and let me know if you're available?
I'd like to
show
live
up
in a
at,
universe where Chuck Schumer
Donald
picked up the
Trump's
phone.
fundraiser for South Texas. My name is 972-748.
That's his name. His name is 972.
He is a child of Elon Musk.
What is my number?
I could tell
Clearly
you.
he's forgotten his name.
Shit. But he
Forgot
said
his
it.
serial code. It's so sad.
My serial number is. My social security number is 111 111 11.
I'll just do them all in order. 1 1.
Well, you can look
All
it
of my
up.
passcodes are
you got
1,
my
2, 3,
number
4, 5.
There, I called you. You got my number.
Yeah,
Call me
dumbass.
back and let me know something, right? 972. Damn, I don't forgot my number.
He's,
Should we be concerned?
he's losing
you
it
are
in
on
real
a-
time.
You are on a phone.
He just said, 972-117, man, what the hell is my number? You got my number anyways. But anyways, that number is 972,
What's my number, guys? Y'all tell me. Hey, you got it
You're an
right there
idiot.
'cause I called you, right?
If the chat answered,
All
he'd
right,
just
be
yell
sure to
at
show
them.
up. We need an enemy of America to show up at the fundraiser, to kind of grind into Donald Trump a little bit. How about that? Can
What?
you do it?
Why does he look like this?
To kind of grind it at Donald Trump? What?
His brain and his face are melting in real time.
I'm gonna ask him why he forgot his phone number.
You
I'm
should
sure
call
he'll
him to
pick up.
Remind him of his phone
Do we
number.
just call him every like 15 minutes?
It's really convenient because his name and phone number are the same. Oh, by the last 4 digits are 9989.
Okay.
9.
Please leave your message for 9.
Ah, damn it.
Shame.
Should have left the message. I'm gonna call him again.
For some reason, T-Bob does not want to call you.
Well, he's not
Tell
calling
him
me.
to
I'm
talk
calling
to
him.
Chuck Schumer, but not you.
Yeah.
Please leave your message for 97274899989.
So, Trumpster Bob, I'm hosting a fundraiser out here in New York City where I live.
Real life New York City.
In real life New York City to fund
Antifa.
Antifa. And I figured that we need someone that's an enemy of Antifa to really stick it to Fa, right?
Yeah.
So normally the entry fee is $1 million. But I'm gonna cut you a deal and make it only the $100,000, and that $100,000 will cover for when you do owe me $100,000 when Texas doesn't secede from the country, because you know it's not going to, even if fucking Trump wins. That's the terms of the bet, by the way. I know that your dumbass forgot your own phone number, but you're still on the hook for that. 2026, I'm waiting for it. So yeah, let me know when you're headed out here. And all expenses paid except for the $100,000 for the entry fee. All right, see you then. I didn't even tell him a date. He's gonna end up there.
What a generous
He'll be waiting there every day.
You just get $100,000 randomly, and then he's just out there.
Yeah, he's just in New York City, just over there.
It's just outside your window.
He's just over there somewhere.
What if you wake up and Trumpster Bob is on the foot of your bed?
That'd be fucked up.
That scared Daniel, I guess.
Yeah.
It would scare most.
What do we get? What else do we got here?
Oh,
Oh my god. Terrifying.
America's best friend, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Real American hero.
Is he in
Real
Ollie's?
American beer.
No, I think he's in his store and he's advertising his beer.
Well, that's
His unifying beer.
that's some quality.
Those.
That's his unifying beer. It's a literal
unaware.
market. It's a market now to make anti-woke shit. Like, you know, there's people that are selling like USA branded 2% beer that's fucking $25 for a 6-pack, so that way Bud Light doesn't make you gay.
Yeah.
They're selling an image.
I know the Daily Wire does things like that on occasion. They made like as a pun on Hershey's, they did he, him, and she, her chocolate bars. And they have like other things that like are of a similar vein. And
He's
fun
selling the
fact,
shirt.
Their financials aren't like public, but like from what we can gather, and by we I mean other people.
The
and I'm
Degeneracy
just
Live
remembering
Research
this
Lab?
now. Yeah, the people on the inside. That those products are a net loss.
Damn it.
Do not make any money for the company.
Let's see. Where do I find this bullshit?
Well, I do too.
Yeah. Shop.
Of course.
The Moana problem.
Free shipping on all orders over $60. No weak woke
No.
BS. It's literally just that shit where it's like, you know, it's anti-woke. It's like it's this thing but anti-woke. Oh, they're trying to own
They're trying so hard.
They're really turning it around, guys. Don't you worry.
Collected poems
Knowles
of Dante
collection.
Who is this faggot?
Michael Knowles.
Is this Zachary Levi?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The Matt.
There he is.
Matt Walsh collection.
Okay, so you know how people like really like cringe, like in like really cringy ways will try to refer to non-binary people. I think Fred Durst topped everyone.
What is
when
Jordan
he said,
Peterson doing up there?
Oh, I get it.
when he said, "Hey ladies, hey fellas," and the people that just don't give a fuck.
Do
I
you
think Fred Durst topped everyone by saying that.
to the person that buys this, do you need everything? Like, can you just shut up about anything?
Leave your house.
You're spending $10 for a pound of chocolate.
For nuts.
I know you're listening. You're a big fan of the show. Do you seriously think that buying a $10 box of chocolates is sticking it to any kind of man?
The woke man, the woke he, him, her bullshit.
I imagine
Like
the audience for this is like laughing while eating the chocolate and chocolate's
that's
flying
the-
everywhere.
That's the funny thing.
Like laughing while
That's the
like
thing.
a tear rolls down the side of their cheek. Like,
Yeah, that's always the funny thing about conservative ideology is that they always try to paint themselves as trying to be as against any kind of establishment as possible, because the establishment is the government and the woke. But then they buy $10 chocolate from one of the largest conservative media organizations ever, and they don't see any sort of conflict of interest.
apparently that the she/her has expired. That they're no longer making the she/her, but the him is good until September 18th. So when
That's nice.
when we're live, when Trump gets his sentence, we're gonna be rocking up with some he/him nuts.
Yeah, Drake, buy some.
I can buy it through Shop Pay in installments, on an installment plan.
$40 worth of
Bullshit.
anti-woke nuts.
$5,000.
Is there a way to buy more? Could you go down to Jordan
It's
Peterson?
Do
like
you have a collection?
he's trying so
God
hard.
save his soul.
We're trying so hard to reclaim this. What is that flag, by the way?
That's America.
It
That's
doesn't.
what it looks like, right?
America personified.
Yeah, let's just zoom in on this tab here.
It looks like T-Bob made that in MS Paint.
There's 51 stars on this flag.
Get owned.
This is 8 stars. This is 7 stars.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 45 stars. We're missing 5 states.
Damn.
The states I disagree with: New York, California,
Yeah, those
Puerto
are all the
Rico.
swing states.
What? Why could they not get the rights to the American flag or something? What was the deal here?
This is
No,
our original
it's not
design.
fucking copyright.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's trademarked, dumbass.
You could have just
I'm kidding.
scooched stars over and added another row.
I feel you could have looked on Google.com and found the American flag. That's
They're
the weird
conservatives,
thing.
They don't know what it actually looks like.
There's another thing I saw where some fucking Trumper had an American flag on his truck, and there was 51 stars on it for some reason.
It's because they believe that DC should be a state.
But they would lose if DC was a state.
Well, that's what the woke wants you to believe.
Yeah, so this is 9 and this is 8, so that's 17, then 34, then 51. Yeah.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Suspicious.
Makes you think.
Anyways, what is Jordan Peterson selling?
God save his soul.
Oh wait, that was Jeremy?
That's Jeremy. There he
Oh, there's
is!
Jordan.
The Jordan Peterson
Look at
collection.
him.
He looks so fucking stupid.
He's ready to fucking brawl.
He's trying
ready
to look very cool.
He's ready to cry.
We who wrestle with God. We who wrestle with syntax in English.
Revolutionary new offering.
You know what would be a good bit? What if we buy everything at this store?
That would be
Maps-
so funny.
Maps, it's just his books. Wait, no, there's probably more.
There's gotta be more.
There's the
Oh, a tie.
a tie
lobster
and,
tie.
and pocket square set for $98.99 in red or black.
I would like to hear Jordan Peterson sing Rock Lobster.
Is the lobster like the reference? Is that a reference to something? He's a big Red Lobster fan.
It's part of his like philosophy. You know how dumb people use like the alpha and beta thing from wolves?
Yeah. Oh my fucking god, the Jordan Peterson lobster shit. What the fuck?
Is this
Yeah,
Bluey?
Jordan Peterson uses like how lobsters behave, even though they don't behave at all in the way that he says they do.
He's so weird. I hate him.
Yeah, I mean he does. I mean, unironically,
God save him.
conservatives do believe in like crab mentality. I guess is that what
Yeah.
did he get the mistake there? Where like I had to pay
Crab in a bucket.
I had to pay my student loans. That means everyone should be in debt for the rest of their life, even though I had so much more help and effort.
I had to suffer, and I will do nothing to mitigate anyone else suffering.
Yes, that's literally crab mentality.
I hate Jordan Peterson. I
Such
really
a
hope
crab
he dies.
move.
God
I'd
save us
save
all.
him.
$10 for this 40 piece fucking chipchilla.
What
Your
is
child-
this?
Whose child
What
is
did
being
you watch
raised?
as a
is
kid?
this
I
big?
watched Gumball. My mom was weird. She made me watch
I was
Chip
Mr.
Chilla.
Bersham.
Mr. Bersham.
What's the
My
Mr.
mom made me
Bersham
watch
collection?
Chip Chilla as a
I
kid.
happen to watch Ben.
Ben.
What is a woman?
That's like their own now. It's just like, if whenever they want to shut down a conversation, they're like, what is a woman? There was that guy, I think we talked about this on stream actually. There was a guy that like went up to Charlie Kirk, I believe, and, said, there's no evidence of election fraud. Trump tried to steal the election. And he just goes, but what is a woman? What a
Well, yeah.
fucking weird faggot.
Because like half of conservatism is just thought-terminating cliches.
Do you guys
There's
hear
some kind of
about
tism.
David Firth is connected to that Smart Schoolboy 9 thing? You guys hear about that?
I'm okay.
You know
So-
David Firth, right, Bronze?
He's from something, I think.
Salad Fingers.
Was this a
I mean, Salad
book?
Fingers.
Oh, he's that guy. Okay.
You hear about the Smart Schoolboy 9 shit?
I don't. I think I heard the name.
So it's like a dude on Instagram who'd been making really weird fetish content about children, and like
A wake-up
he
call
would-
to complacent Christians.
he had so many accounts. He's been doing. David Firth
I'd
is
love
like
to be
actually an
preached at by
integral part of
Matt
this because he
Walsh.
revealed that this guy's been doing this shit since the 90s. Back like in the 90s, David Firth just like saw him and he was just like, oh. He would put on like pale makeup.
Did I miss something with the walrus, by the way?
Drake.
Yeah, that is
Matt Walrus.
Yeah,
Drake.
that is one of the children's
owns.
books that Matt Walsh made. Is like, oh, it's a kid who thinks that he's a walrus, but the woke thinks that he's really a walrus because they're evil.
Okay, but this is a
Trans
walrus.
Drake,
Actually,
you
it's not a
said-
walrus. It's actually it's a picture representing a plush walrus that's meant to resemble a walrus.
Drake, new tab.
You
Smart.
really
Tab.
like to just take the fucking
I'm-
put the brakes on this show whenever we get.
Yeah,
like,
this
a-
is-
Because what,
this is
what are we
breaking-
talking about right now? Like, what
this
is
is
this?
this is breaking news. Look this up. New tab.
okay.
Gay porn. Smart Schoolboy 9.
Do a Jeep.
A super popular game in Japan.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Like, I'm talking about something actually interesting here, and you just do this shit.
Any exploitation with the game system will be swiftly punished.
Oh, this looks cool.
Bronze, were you interested in what I was talking about? Say yes.
I mean, yeah.
See?
I think I did hear about that. I don't know. I didn't know any of the details.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Shut him up.
I'm banning you from the server.
Stop. Look up Smart Schoolboy 9.
Smart food popcorn.
Look up
Smart-
Dribble.
Schoolboy 9. You.
It's pretty.
I'm a host of this show. I'm
pretty
allowed to
interesting.
bring.
Inexplicable
to-
things.
How much
I'm
is?
allowed to talk about things.
How much? Can I buy this through like Zip? Oh, they're out of stock. Shit.
Can I finance this?
Shop similar.
Drake, please, just look up Smart Schoolboy 9.
This better be worth it.
Is that like a Nick Crowley video?
That's where it got popular from.
Oh, this.
This
Oh, I know
fucking
this.
guy.
Wow, that's crazy.
That guy. I think I've
Yeah,
seen.
they like. He's
I think
been
I've
like
seen him.
cracked down to David Firth because David Firth like saw him like doing shit before. He's like chased kids in public and he has like a billion different accounts that all interact with each other, where they would all start.
I've met someone like that.
They would all start with him calling out other pedophiles, and then would move on to his weird fetish content.
So like,
Drake.
if we don't know who this is, by the way, because you just kind of went into who this fucking guy is, it's someone that like dresses as like a schoolboy, basically.
And is a pedophile.
Well, yes, and like
yeah.
and tries to like convince kids that he's a schoolboy. I'm a mixed race schoolboy, age 10.
It is actually really interesting, and I think people should. There's a Nick Crowley video on it.
I don't like Nick Crowley. Nick Crowley's illiterate. He can't.
He is weird, but I think his video is a good starter if you want to like look into this guy.
Unfortunately, the worst people make the best lol cow documentaries.
I don't like Nick Crowley. He doesn't spell any of his shit correctly in his transition cards. He'll put like apostrophes in the word days because he's stupid.
I've never seen him do that, and I occasionally will. And I know you're gonna give me shit for this. I go on like Nick Crowley kicks where I just watch his videos. I've never seen him do the apostrophe thing.
Okay, so why did you? So what was the point of this?
Because it's an interesting story.
Yeah, it's a fucking story.
I don't want to talk about it.
And I am interested in it.
I don't want to talk about smart food popcorn.
Two out of. SRV, are you interested in this? Do you find that?
Can I subscribe to get it regularly?
Yeah, we could do whatever.
99 bags of smart food popcorn.
Okay, so
SOV doesn't care.
You're 3-1
He's
here.
like half paying attention.
Okay, so.
Speaking of alternative accounts, Drake Jacksaw, I want to expose you.
Does he have a porn account?
Is it true, if I'm remembering this correctly? I remember one day when I was a few years ago. I was a young.
When I was a few years ago. Oh no, don't worry, I got you.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city.
Go on, bro.
I got a Discord.
All right, we can
DM.
talk about Smart Schoolboy 9.
I got.
No.
I was okay.
No, we can talk about it. All right, so let's pull it up.
I got a Discord DM.
No, I'm pulling it up. What do you want from me?
I got a Discord DM from one Don Hertzfeld, who said he was a friend of Drake Dragsaw's. And
how long ago was this?
Interested in seeing my video. It was, like 5 years ago, I think.
Okay, so now that it's out there, okay, so I made a fake Don Hertzfeld account and like messaged Bronze through it. That's what he's getting at here.
Yeah, and you never admitted it for the longest time, even though, like, thinking about it, it was very obvious, because only you care about Don Hertzfeld enough to do that.
In 2023, when we started this podcast, that was literally the first thing you asked me. You asked me that, like, hey, a couple of years ago, you, like, messaged you, and I was like, was that you? And I was like, yeah. I was like, okay. No, it was at the start of Drake Game Saw. That's when you asked me. So I did admit it. So you just lied and exposed my fucking secret to everyone in this fucking show.
What was the point of that?
I said we'd talk about this shit, and you're like,
it's a funny bit.
I hate you guys. All right,
it's Smart Schoolboy 9. Drake, what are your opinions on Smart Schoolboy 9?
Are you hacking into the mainframe right now?
Drake, have you ever you ever harass police officers?
I had to speak to a police officer today.
I'm so sorry.
Well, someone hit my car.
I had to.
And then ran from the scene.
It was me.
Oh shit!
It was me.
T-Bob has to.
Giant penis.
SOV has been undercover this whole time.
T-Bob has to give me his code that he just got sent for the smart food popcorn. All right, we'll wait on that then.
I think he'll be on board for some popcorn.
While we wait.
So Matt Walsh, he has his own flannels.
So Smart Schoolboy 9.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
I thought you did.
Well, now I don't, because now I have no blackmail. That weight has been taken off my shoulders.
Drake, do you remember that one time?
What do you want me to say about fucking Smart Schoolboy 9? Just be like, oh, that guy's weird, right?
I want you to say the opinions you DM me about him and how you loved him.
About how I love him?
Yeah,
you wish you could be half as creative as he was.
Yeah.
So what do you even want to say about him?
None of your plans to do the same thing
getting mad.
As
now
effective.
I thought it'd be funnier.
What do you want to say about him? Like, oh wow, it's a creepy guy, right? Go ahead, say it. Go ahead, say it.
Why he do that?
That's creepy,
Why
right?
do
Wow,
that?
that's wacky.
Why is part of his plan in doing whiteface?
Yeah,
Like,
he
why
walks
does he think
around
that would be
outside like
effective?
this.
Well, that,
Foolproof.
well,
What is that tongue noise he makes? Why does he do that?
Are we done?
Have you seen the tongue noise he makes?
Yes, I've
Why is
seen
he
it.
white?
Doing
I think
white.
you should pull up clips of tongue noise.
Let's
I'm
just
okay.
watch the entire Nick Crowley video.
I don't want to talk about this.
I thought let's
Why?
all
Is it
leave and
touchy
just play
subject?
the video in full with no commentary.
It's not even
I think
funny.
that's a good idea.
Touchy subject, Drake?
No, I just don't give a shit. We can't.
I think
Don't
Drake's
mention-
smart.
don't
I think
mention
Drake
touching
is smart
around Drake.
schoolboy 9.
I like the Matt Walsh logo. Actually, I'll give him that.
I like
think
the
that's...
I like the smart schoolboy 9 look.
That is a... Out of all the ways to put an M and a W together, that is like... It's fine.
I like it.
I mean, it is a triangle design, so I have to give it props.
It is the SRV inspired triangle design.
It's not as good
Yes.
as the Morgan Wallen logo or the Maroon 5 logo, but
And it's available in gray and white
V as in 5.
in small and 2XL.
The two Matt Walshes.
He comes with the shirts as well.
There
should
is a
buy both,
2XL
just to be
Matt
safe.
Walsh out there somewhere.
There is a tweet from Matt Walsh that's pretty, broken clock-esque.
Oh yeah?
So you know how people are... Because apparently this was just legalized in Washington, or it's been legal. You know how in the civilized world we, pasteurize our milk? Which means that we
No.
get rid of, the germs and, diseases from it?
I think we need to stop doing that.
Well, in Washington State, they allow farmers to sell what they call raw milk, which is unprocessed, unpasteurized milk.
I make that.
And Matt Walsh is not for it.
That's what they called me back in high school.
15 different raw milk options available on the shelf at the store. 3-block walk away. Way to dox yourself. Every American should have this level. By the way, I just gotta say that, this is predatory. It looks just like milk itself. You can't tell the fucking difference. I mean, I guess you could if you look like it, but it's
It looks worse.
But it's if you're not paying attention, you would grab it and buy it without realizing. They
I
have...
walk into the store, go, yummy eggnog, and then chug it immediately without paying for it.
They have raw kefir, too? What the fuck?
I've seen people do shit like that.
But yeah, raw milk with germs in it.
Well, Drake, now
No,
you gotta
it's
try
got
it
a-
on stream.
Nothing
It's got
is
a community note.
Nothing is so anti-America than laws against raw milk. Pasteurization.
like a
It's
bit?
Junior.
And then someone
Is
says, "What the? Oh, this is awesome. This is pretty
Is this
good."
like a JD Vance fucks his couch bit?
No,
People
because
are
does.
people are pretending to drink raw milk to own.
No, with
people.
RFK Jr., every headline is probably true.
Well, I mean, yeah, that is.
I
that is
feel like
true.
you would never pretend to be a RFK Jr. fan. And also,
Yeah,
this
that's why I'm
person's
serious.
fully, unless they have a deal with raw milk or something.
This episode is sponsored by Raw Milk.
Do we have a raw milk counter in the corner? Can we get that up there?
Countdown to raw milk.
Can we go to rawmilk.com?
But yeah, Matt Walsh is like,
Who would win, raw milk or thick water?
I don't drink this fucking disgusting, degenerate raw milk. It's disgusting. We live in a first world, civilized, white society. I might be paraphrasing. Pasteurization is not some evil sorcery. It just kills the dangerous bacteria, you moron. So, amazingly, we agree with Matt Walsh on something. So that's good. So SRV, you should chug milk.
he dislikes it because it's woke, but
I'm allergic to milk. I don't know if I'm allergic to raw milk.
Well, you see,
yeah, maybe that's it.
the pasteurization adds the ingredients. It adds the allergens.
It's like how the vaccine is evil.
Oh, I get
COVID
it.
is fine.
I get it.
Yeah. This is all true and all sponsored by Coca-Cola.
What's going on? I'm a spokesperson for Coca-Cola, by the way. What the fuck?
We have some infighting here in white supremacist Twitter. So here's a comment.
The white fandom.
The white fandom from the white room. I'm not gonna read this, but this is the person with like a picture of Elon Musk mashed with Seaman, Beware Seaman, or whatever the fuck that's called. I'm a white nationalist and this is gay. God damn it. Why can't we all just get along?
We need a beer that will unify all of us.
What is this?
It's gay.
Was this drawn by the new guy comic artist?
They're trying to, like, I guess this white nationalist here is trying to make, like, white supremacy more palatable.
Yeah, they're trying to, like, ooh-wooify hating people of other races.
That's
like,
cute.
It's not subtle.
Wouldn't it be funny if
Well,
this
they're
person
proud.
had their home address leaked and we took care of them?
Anyways.
We tucked them in at night, gave them a cold glass of
That's not what
raw
I
milk.
meant. That's not
Oh
what
yeah,
I
this
meant.
video is insane.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. You just sent this in content without any context here.
And I will provide no context.
Okay.
Go ahead and watch.
President Donald J. Trump.
He's back!
Oh, that's who that is.
Is your favorite president Donald J. Trump?
he looks so coy looking into the camera, like,
Why
know.
do his eyes do that? Why do his eyes do that?
Just the fucking robotic lenses.
Why does he look like that?
With
I
some
see he's
very
inspired by
exciting news.
T-Bob. He has like a million American flags in the back.
Is he missing an eye now? Like, what is he just winking perpetually at? He's doing like the what's the Bluto from fucking Popeye?
By
Pluto?
popular demand, I'm doing a new series of Trump
What the
digital
fuck?
trading cards. You all
Finally!
Fine.
The shit's mooning, guys. Don't you worry. Hey, Underhill, you said you have more NFTs than us. You better get in on this shit.
Remember
Trump digital
NFTs?
trading cards, NFTs, are intended as collectible items for individual enjoyment only, not for investable vehicles.
Investable, combustible vehicle.
Investable vehicles.
America first. He's so desperate.
Cool, man.
When he came into the politics scene, he was all about like, you know, drain the swamp, you know, get these politically fucking what's the word? It begins with an N. Nepotized people. These nepotized people, and you know, out of the like incestuous political sphere, we're gonna be putting real people with no political experience in, you know. And one of the things he was talking about was dark money, right? You know, all these politicians are paid off by this and that. And now he's literally opening up like scam bullshit
Yeah.
NFT collections.
Now you can give him a half a penny with
For
your
fundraising.
Donald Trump card NFT.
for fundraising.
Well, everyone loves NFTs. It's still a very like relevant
Yeah.
thing.
I see NFTs everywhere.
He's only like 4 years late to this, right?
know what they are. We've had a lot of fun with them. It's
Oh,
called
look at those images.
Did you just say we don't know what
the America First Collection. 50 all new stunning digital trading cards. It's really something. These cards will be enhancing.
Really
It is
something.
something.
Some bitcoins. Here,
some bitcoins? Some bitcoins.
Bitcoins.
Bitcoin.
It's like you just
excited.
said that word for the same
Some
the
bit-
first time.
Some bitcoins. He was we were watching earlier when he said that we could pay off the national debt by writing China a bitcoin check. Cut him a little bitcoin, you know. We'll write them for 1/10 of the debt that we owe them and say, this shit's mooning, guys. Just hold on to it. Is that how he's
He
going to
said-
pay off the debt? He's going to give him an NFT of a fucking trading card. Be like, there's your debt.
He said the word Bitcoin a million times, and it still seems like he doesn't know what it is.
Bitcoins.
Little Bitcoin.
The actual trading card may vary from the images depicted. Why could he not just auction off actual...
Why is he like this?
Why could he not just auction off, like, actual
You know
trading
what?
cards?
You know what he needs to do? He needs to auction off the burgers from that one image of him standing in front of the burgers.
Me... He needs to
I'd
auction
buy
off
that.
the fucking chandelier from his bathroom.
He needs to auction off the classified documents in his bathroom.
Well, no, he still needs that. You know, he's running out of toilet paper. He needs some shit to use to fucking...
He should auction off signed copies of Silence of the Lambs.
It's like, why did he not just auction off, like, actual trading cards, is the thing.
I would like a Trump Pokemon card. The Trump card.
Here's the best part.
Oh, I get it.
I'm doing great things for my...
Oh, I get it. Trump card. It took him 78 years to realize that's like a thing. He's like, wait a minute.
It was
Did he
only when he was
realize?
going bankrupt.
digital card collectors. First, there's the real physical Trump cards.
Oh, so there are
15
real
or more
ones.
of my Trump digital trading
But you have
cards,
to get the bad
I will
ones
mail
first.
You a
Well, they're all bad
beautiful
ones.
Physical trading card. It's really, I think,
You
quite
say
something.
beautiful?
Why did you have to have the NFT angle to this at all if there's a real one in existence? The real physical thing is what makes it valuable.
Did he call them beautiful?
Beautiful.
Joe?
They're quite
Beautiful Joe?
they're quite beautiful braiding cards.
Each physical trading card has an authentic piece of my suit that I wore for the
Like-
presidential debate.
Why?
Piece of a suit?
A piece
Why?
You know, it has some cum stains and sweat
A
and,
little-
you know, McDonald's
piece
Coke.
a piece of my ear.
Is it like selling bathwater? There's like creepy people that want it.
And people are calling it the knockout
Would.
suit. I don't know about that.
I mean, they'd buy it.
People are calling it the knockout suit. I don't know about that. I hear a lot of people saying that, you know, I'm great, I'm the king. You know, I don't know about that.
He doesn't hear anyone
doesn't
talk.
hear
No one
anyone-
talks to him.
He doesn't hear anyone. No, he hears everyone say everything. You know, he doesn't say anything. He just hears a lot of people saying this. A lot of people are talking about this, you know.
You're just telling me this now for the first time.
But that's what they're calling it. So we'll cut up the knockout suit, and you're going to get
Just
a
like
piece of it,
that.
and we'll be randomly autographing 5 of them. A true
So
collector's
stupid to think that there's any
Is this...
part of
Wait, is that even
there's
legal?
any part of like Trump's image that is iconic.
Oh, I mean, you could
Especially
argue that,
his
but it's...
clothes.
The clothes, yeah. It's like, yeah, you wear a suit because you're the fucking president, dude.
Yeah, you're a politician on television. That's just like what you do. It's like slightly bluer than usual, I guess, but like
I don't think it is. It might not even be the same
like-
fucking suit. And also, like,
well,
why
it
don't
isn't.
why don't you do like what relevance does the debate have from? Why didn't you use the one where you got shot in? That would be cool.
Yeah,
Just the debate.
like the
The
Billie
knockout-
Eilish vinyl. You have like a splatter of blood. It's unique in every one.
You said that just to get Daniel going, didn't you?
I mean, that was the thing that I was reminded of, but
If you had a sample of Trump's blood, could you make a Trump clone?
I hope
Oh
not.
shit! Maybe that's why he won't do that.
would you want to?
He doesn't want to compete with his other clones.
Yeah.
Item. This is something to give your family, your kids, your
No.
grandchildren.
Don't
Yeah,
do
it's
that.
Spend tens of thousands of dollars for the fucking bullshit Trump card.
This has been passed down for generations.
I feel like, I don't know if this might be preemptive to say, but I genuinely feel like in 50 years, like finding like someone having like a Trump hat or something will be the equivalent of them having like a World War II swastika.
Yeah.
Oh, that is great.
Only $99. Is that legal, by the way? To like have randomly assigned? I feel like you have to, as a politician, you can't sell
You could get a gala dinner with President Trump.
a gala
Rick,
dinner.
you gotta
even.
buy. You could get some sneakers.
We accept credit cards and crypto.
Oh.
One of the most historic moments of 2024. It wasn't even one of the most historic moments of 2024 for Trump. I feel like him getting shot probably
I can't
mattered.
believe the Trump NFTs have the same payment system as the website we got SpongeBob darts on.
Don't miss out.
He's selling bullshit. Look at those. Oh my god, those look like literally like Walmart knockoff Converse bullshit.
I was gonna ask who would wear this, but then I remembered it's a collectible shoe, so no one does.
Oh, it just goes on the shelf to look pretty.
Yeah. I feel like that would be the worst one. If you
Would
had
you
like
shove those up your
if you
ass?
had like if you had like a MAGA hat, then that would be like you would raise an eyebrow at that. If you had the collectible Donald Trump sneaker, then I would
Only
smother you with a pillow in your
$4.95.
sleep.
Would you shove those
That's
up
a
your
steal.
ass, Franz?
Oh, I can buy an NFT of the stickers of the sneakers instead of the
Of the Snickers.
snick. Hey, watch it now.
Franz.
I don't
What's
want to lug around these
them.
goddamn sneakers everywhere. I want a
Yes?
digital version
No.
of them.
I want a JPEG of them.
Bronze. Trump's
Oh yeah.
rectum.
Yeah,
Yes? No.
Maybe.
Number 2 is
I have
to
brought-
purchase
Depending on
so.
how.
25 of my Trump digital trading cards, and you will also be invited to join me for
What the fuck is this?
I want you to have dinner
Why does
with
he
me.
look like Superman in Justice League? You know how they had to like CGI out his like mustache?
It's like they had to CGI out his whole head.
Yeah, it's like they photoshopped his head onto his body.
These are all like AI, right?
I don't know, but they had to like CGI out whatever the actor's like name is, like face, like they had to CGI out his face because he had to wear a mustache for something. He looks like that. Look at him. Look at this, dude. His eyes are way higher than they're supposed to be. He's getting rid of the
Why
five
is
head.
his neck so thick?
Well, it's because every picture of Donald Trump reveals him to be the fat piece of shit Diet Coke slob McDonald's bitch that he is.
Dinner with the president.
a gal.
Is it? Why is this presented like the Last Supper? Is this man Judas over here? He's given the
Why
kiss of
would-
betrayal.
If you won this and you were seated adjacent to Donald Trump at a dinner, like what do you expect to happen?
Can I invite him to my house?
Yeah, could he do an episode of the podcast?
Could I invite
Yeah.
him to the podcast for dinner?
Gala dinner at my beautiful
I want to have an old friend for dinner, as the late great Hannibal Lecter. Fuck.
country club in Jupiter, Florida.
Oh, shit.
We really have tremendous dinners
Exclusive.
with my
No
collectors.
no expense paid.
Yeah, there's some dinners like that fucking high heel or whatever the fuck he's
A lot
holding.
of fun together. We're gonna have a good time. I'm keeping my Trump digital trading cards at the
I'm keeping them to myself. They're mine. You can't. I changed my
mine.
mind. I
These
changed
are
my
too
mind.
good to give away.
Fuck you guys.
same price
Commercial
of
over.
$99 each. We've done that right from the
Oh,
beginning.
that's less than
so go
100.
to collecttrumpcards.com. It's really easy to buy. You just need an
It's really
You
easy to
just
buy.
You just need money.
Well, that was my problem usually with online shopping. It's like it's just so difficult.
If only the price were higher.
email address and a credit card or crypto. You know
You need your parents' credit card. Look at how different he is. Like, look,
Yeah.
you can tell the comparison here.
It's
not.
like they
know-
made a Chad image of himself.
It's not even a fucking picture of him.
You know that like phenomenon where like the reason why the like Saudi Arabian prince email scam works is because the kind of people who would go through with it won't notice how like obvious of a scam it is.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
That's
basically.
this.
I like how, you know that the appeal of Bitcoin is that the currency is decentralized, right? It's not like
Yeah.
integral to one bank. So why do you have a politician that's running for like the most powerful position in politics in the world, like endorsing the fucking Bitcoin bullshit thing?
No, they call
brings
me
power
the
to the people,
crypto
which is
president. I
communism,
don't know
which
if
we
that's
don't
true
want.
or not, but a lot of people.
It's the same thing again. I don't know if that's.
A lot
That
of
is
people
literally
are
just
saying
his head
things.
photoshopped onto a stock image.
A lot of people.
Crypto Nation.
A lot of people really be saying things to him though, but he never knows if they're true or not. That's the interesting thing.
Yeah,
He's
you
a
just hear
passive
things.
observer.
He's just asking questions.
saying that, so don't miss out. Go to
Who the fuck is that?
collecttrumpcards.com. Go right now and collect your.
Hurry.
Save America!
Hurry.
Ah,
Let's have fun together. And
When
white
What-
text jump scare.
this was from August 27th, so they're still selling.
There's still time.
There's still time, Drake.
7 days later.
enjoy my Trump cards. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We'll be talking
Enjoy
about it for
my
a long
junk
time.
cards.
Thank you very much. Have a
We'll
good
talk
time.
about it for a long time. This is definitely never going to be mentioned again, like in a month. Oh shit!
Don't fight me. I'm trying to buy your cards.
Well, get the knockout shit.
Remember when like all the weird Trump stuff like this wasn't associated with him, and now it all is.
It's all just kind of like imploded in and on itself.
Now he just has to do infomercials for old people in order to keep his campaign going.
Well, he's got such a charismatic, natural running mate too.
Yeah.
So that's
JD, the couch fucker. Yeah.
Yeah. Here he is, just like a normal human.
Oh yeah, a charismatic man at the donut store.
I'm sure he'll have a great conversation with all of these workers.
I've not seen this clip, by the way, so whatever I say
Neither
here.
have I.
Okay.
Let's see be a human. Okay, he's already ruined it. There are no traveling zoos.
The zoo has come to town. The circus has come to town, you mean? You fucking idiot.
He is more like a zoo, like it's less charismatic than a
why
circus.
would you describe yourself as the circus has come to town if you're a politician?
Why would you describe yourself as a zoo? I don't know if that's got the connotation you want.
People get him bored.
Yeah.
You heard it here. You heard it here firsthand. JD Vance is a zoo.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, this is good. That's a good start.
I mean, he does.
She doesn't want to be on film, guys, so just cut her out of anything.
This person I'm going to be talking to this whole time, just cut her out of it.
She doesn't want to be on film. Does she think this is on film? This is digital video. It's the 21st century, you fuck.
He has to introduce himself.
I like that she probably knows who he is. Is the thing. He's like, I don't want to deal with this shit, but I don't want to lose my job.
Hey,
and that makes this next part funny.
Shut down, man. Shut down.
Is that Rage Flat?
Okay.
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 That's not small talk. You're
That's
just
not...
asking for information and getting it, and then ending it there.
That's not how a conversation works. You know, how long you been working here? Since July. Okay.
He heard her say okay to his vice president thing, so he was like, that's how humans respond to things.
Yeah, that's what the programming, is giving him.
To be fair, this is the typical, retail conversation with a customer.
Okay.
It's not good PR, but most people don't have PR teams.
Did he not inform them that he was coming in for this?
Almost 2 years. Okay, good.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Like
I was making sure that making sure there's no fucking amateurs on this team.
This is him pretending to give a shit about whatever the fuck the store is, right?
These peasants are doing.
He's like, okay, good. He's not like, oh wow, that's interesting. If this is a career you like.
Donuts you got there.
Yeah, it's like if this is a career you want to pursue or something. See, that's the beautiful thing about America is that you can invest in yourself and have any job and career you want.
And you chose to sell donuts.
Yes.
It's like wage.
He could make this into a fucking America thing. Like, well, that's great, man. I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you. Yeah. He's like, okay, good.
Or just have a conversation.
Don't even that's the topic of conversation. How long you've been working here? Shut the fuck up. No one gives a shit.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah. I mean, a lot of glazed here, some sprinkle stuff.
we got some donuts, some pastry,
glaze,
whatever those things are.
Fuck are these round
I've never seen them before.
There's some hole in it. Is that supposed to be there, or is there
I know what that's for.
Some of these cinnamon rolls, just whatever makes sense. Always place it around.
He's thinking about this logically.
I don't fucking care.
It's not for joy. He wants to make sure it makes sense.
Let's see here. What would be strategically the most popular donut for my approval rating to soar? By the way, JD Vance approval rating 29%. This would never see the light of day.
And I'm sure it's gone up since this video released, right?
Here's the thing, is that I'm sure we've all had awkward fucking conversations with people, right?
Yeah.
If this was on film, this would never see the light of day. And I'm not running for fucking vice president.
Well, they did ask him, should we release this? He said, okay.
Okay.
Okay, good.
About 4 years. About 4 years? Okay.
Okay.
How long have you been here?
A little over 6 months.
Okay, good.
Stop it.
Okay, good.
He didn't win her vote.
Oh yeah, Tim Walz also went to a donut store.
Yeah. That's awesome. He's just like,
He was like a normal
don't be
person.
weird. All right, be normal. All right, what do the peasants like? Just whatever makes sense. Okay.
Donut.
That's like what you would do when you're trying to fuck with someone. Where you're saying, like, you're like deliberately not giving them anything to work with in the conversation. Being like deliberately uncharismatic.
Yes.
All right, let's see Tim Walls talk let's see if he can replicate human emotions any better.
We really came just to go to runs, and then we did a little rally on the side when we had a little extra time.
No, that's not how you make conversation. You ask how long they've been here.
I will say that Tim Walls probably got some favorite, probably had some things in his favor and being like a likable human that, good people like. But
people would want to talk about.
You guys want to hear a fun fact about Tim Walls?
No, I'm good.
Shit.
His wife once had to take away his Dreamcast because he wouldn't stop playing on it.
That's so
That's
cute.
wood-based, I think.
Restaurant is the Runza.
He's just a guy.
Don't call it anything else except a Runza.
I don't think JD
The
Vance
bread
has played a video
consistency,
game.
All that really matters. I got the Swiss and mushroom is kind of a classic. The cheese.
Okay, to be fair, they're not including him actually talking to the workers. He's just kind of like doing a fucking epic mealtime review. But
it does look like the workers like see him as a fellow human being.
He's like,
It's something you would want to post.
I mean, JD Vance is like, so what donuts make sense?
just whatever you got.
What makes sense? What do you fucking mean, dude?
What's
the most logical donut you have?
Creative, but
This is the first time
this
JD
is it.
Vance
If you're going to go
ever
to
entered a
Nebraska,
restaurant.
if you're going to go to a Nebraska football game, if you're just going to be a good person, you stop at Runza. I think it's the bread consistency. I mean,
Okay.
get this guy on TV for Runza. Thanks for the work you're doing. Matters. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Pleasure to meet you all. Wow.
The zoo is out of town. Thank you for letting us
He is
come
such
in
a
here.
sweetheart.
Thank you for letting us come in here. What does that even mean? It's the store open to the public. Thank you for allowing me.
I think I've said
this was
before,
a planned
but
PR
I don't think I
thing.
said on the podcast. Tim Walls could have won the election by himself if people just knew who he was.
I think he could have.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think we got a good 1-2 combo with Kamala and Walls.
Who would
no,
win?
for sure. But like, I feel like by himself he also could have won. Because he's just like, I don't know, just something about him. He's just such a likable guy.
If the race went down to Tim Walls versus Chris Christie, who would win?
Oh
You
shit!
can't bet against Christie.
Drake,
I mean,
it's
if-
that time of year. I'm putting the
If
Baja
Santa
Blast again.
Claus ran against Chris Christie would still win.
Chris Christie, I don't know, man. Chris Christie.
Chris Christie.
I have to tell you guys about how I found out that he was.
I mean, for
Governor
one, I'll
Jersey.
give Chris Christie one thing. He will definitely know how to fucking order donuts. So, I mean,
yeah. Yeah.
He walks
Probably
in,
has
they're
more
like, "Hey, it's
experience than I
you."
know them, yeah.
Yeah, he was
The usual big man.
They posted it wasn't even a PR thing. They just
Okay,
filmed
that's
it.
okay. That's the one. That's the one I got for the episode. That's all I got in me.
there we go.
Sorry.
Is there anything else that's pretty interesting?
What else is happening? Oh, I think we. I don't think we mentioned this, but yesterday we saw a movie.
Pretty good movie.
It's called a pretty indie movie called Star Wars.
Mike, Skibbity Biden. Skibbity Biden.
He didn't question
Alright, cool.
Skibbity Biden. He just didn't think he finished.
Is there
Skibbity Biden
more to
what?
that?
Yeah.
Sorry, you surely must not be completing your sentence.
I understood all of that. I didn't hear the ending, but
I think we're probably good for now, guys. I think.
I think I'm full.
we got it all out of our system. I think.
All right.
I've had enough to eat.
Are we saving the
episodes-
Green Day stream for a different one?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. We had to wait for the budget to get in and the crew to come together. You know.
Put that together, yeah. All right, thank
Are
you
we gonna
guys.
have
Green Day?
Thank you guys so
gonna-
much for watching episode 69. I appreciate it.
That's all, folks.
Coming.
We did it.
We did it.
Didn't make a single